to. You go say,
Okay.
I'm Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
You're Cheyenne. And who's your mommy?
Jade.
Jade's your mommy.
All right, I'm Jade, and Cheyenne's my daughter, and Tammy's my mother.
And we don't have to get the whole thing. I'm Tammy, and Maxine is my mother.
And I'm Maxine, and Ellen is my mother. We built this house, everybody has a room in it. There's 5 bedrooms in this house, and nobody but me and my husband. They all have a home, always.
Well, it's just all the roots are tied here. And
Well, Mama always, she was a person that she could always solve any problem, seemed like, which is probably not what you're asking me. But, you could go to her, and she always had the answer for everything. And she didn't get excited or anything, like Tammy said. She just was very calm, and it seemed like she always had the right answer for everything.
So when you grew up being mommy, what would you tell your little girl?
No, you got to sit still.
You're going to give her a flower.
Give her flowers. Sit still. She's not like the rest of us. She was always more laid back and calm. So I guess it was more, her philosophy was to think about something, not to just jump into it on any of your decisions. Because isn't that what you think?
Is that what you think, Mama?
Isn't that the way you always were? It's like, just think about it, sleep on it overnight. Don't jump into a decision. Not rush into something. So that was probably her best advice, I think, growing up.
Is that my watch?
That's your watch.
Always keep time. Don't be late.
I always taught them to work. I have a restaurant downtown, and all of them have worked in that restaurant. In fact,
Cheyenne.
even my mother, Cheyenne slept in the bread basket, Jade slept in the bread basket. We worked. We're hardworking people. That's what we believe in.
Because we're very independent.
Well, we are very independent women. So that was probably the biggest thing growing up. My mom always said, "Don't depend on a man."
I was not relying on anybody.
It's like growing up, because they only had girls and everything. So growing up, we were taught to do anything. We worked in the yard, we did stuff like that. So she always instilled to depend on yourself and not depend on other people, and that, not knocking men down and everything, but it is Mother's Day. But but not to depend on a man to do things for you that you can do yourself.
We just taught them, they can change the oil in their car. Jade can take the motor out of the car. They drive a tractor. In fact, Shane can drive a tractor, believe it or not. We have a tractor out back, and we taught them to just do anything, to work hard.
So we were never really prissy girls. We were always brought up as like rough boys and everything. But we were always taught just if you figure it out. If something's broke or something needs to be done, figure out how to fix it and not depend on somebody else.
Okay.
But then we were also taught to respect our elders and to take care of our family. So working in the garden's I just like having a bunch of mommies out there to take care of and to watch them grow. You have to water them and feed them. What else do you have to do? Huh?
Plant them.
Plant them. And don't do this and don't do that.
I was a very strict mother. That's what she's trying to tell you. But I never had any problems. When she was told to be home, she was home. But now it hasn't happened that with the grandchildren. It's been different.
I told my children growing up is probably just to believe in themselves, to go with their instinct, and to follow their heart, not don't follow others.
To stop being shy. To be who you are. And don't listen to other people. Right?
Here's my advice. Aw, you listened. So that's your... And Cheyenne, what's your advice?
Flowers are good. They make you happy.
Don't get emotional.
You're supposed to do what I told you, though. You're doing it backwards.
Well, no, didn't you say we could do either?